Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Brighton Career Mode, and I have finally made a comeback right here. It has been 3-4 months since I last posted any of the Brighton Career Mode content, and finally I'm back, and what a way to make a comeback, to be honest, especially when the season is over. I still remember when I first uploaded the first Brighton career mode. That was back in September 30th, something around that timeline. And I still remember I was posted consistently back then, pretty much a everyday upload until I stopped in the middle of October or late October. And since then, I've only posted like 3 episodes, and I can't believe it. And I, literally didn't really have the intention to stop uploading, but at one point, I just felt comfortable not, making another upload on this content. And back then, I was still doing other content such as the MLB 22 the show. And right now, going back to Brighton, and especially when the season ends, it feels weird recording one of these videos and commentated because this team, Brighton, has gone a long way. They've come a long way, to be honest, and I don't think anybody would have thought they have such a nice season. We all know that Brighton was a very, very good team already. The fact that, I think since they've been called up or since they have been promoted a few years ago, they were, one of the teams where, people could look down on them. But for the past few years, they have time and time again keep showing why they deserve to be in the Premier League. And more importantly, right now, they have they have gotten themselves into a very good position, getting the European football Europa League. I believe that would be the first time ever for them to do that. But looking at the Brighton's team again, it's funny and it's ridiculous at the same time, because the fact that the original squad that I had from this career mode, we had Caicedo, we had McAllister, Trossard, we had who else? Oh, we have Mitoma, Luis Dunk, these kind of player. And also Colwell as well. And all of these players have played a vital role for Brighton this season. And of course, me single-handedly decided to sell the majority of them within 2 seasons. And right now we're playing our second season I think this is my 3rd season. That's the thing. I haven't been posting a lot, and I don't even remember when was the last time I posted, or what season is this. I believe this is probably season 3. I'm sure I didn't get I think the first season we didn't do very well. I think we what happened in the first season in this career mode? I believe we didn't get any of the European spot. And after the second season, I think we got ourselves into a very good position, getting the Conference League, which we're still in the competition, and honestly one of the favorites to win it. And with the signings that we have, or I have made in this career mode, has been amazing, to be honest. I think all the recruitments that I have, I think within 3 seasons, or 3 transfers, summer transfer window, I have pretty much transformed the whole team to a completely different team. Signing the likes of Martinez, who else? Maitland-Niles, Nuno Tavares, Joe Gilhart, Jacob Ramsey, Gavi as well, and also who else? Torres, Fabio Torres. I think that's his name. Yeah, 3 seasons after we signed quite a lot of players, and honestly, compared to the season that we have in real life, certainly nobody would have thought in the game that Mitoma was going to be that good, McAllister was going to be that good, Caicedo was going to be that good. And within 2 seasons, I sold all of them except Caicedo. Caicedo in this game is our 5th. I think he's our fifth choice center midfielder, and which is completely, just funny in general, because nobody would have thought they had been that good. And the fact that I don't have I think I have sold more than 80% of the original squad in the game, and right now we placed them with pretty much all the new signings that I've made so far in this career mode. And we're still looking pretty good, to be honest, even though we didn't win for the past 2 games. But the fact that I haven't been uploading any Brighton content right now, just kind of I need to refresh my memory, some part of it. I mean, the signs that we've made, I don't know who we signed, but right now we're playing in a formation where I'm sure Robert De Zerbi. Actually, let's talk about Robert De Zerbi, because I have never imagined him could take over Brighton and done a great job. Everybody thought, you know what? I mean, the whole reason why I started this Brighton career mode was because Graham Potter had gone to Chelsea back then, and everybody would have thought, okay, you know what? Without Graham Potter, what a great manager he was for Brighton. Certainly not a very good manager for Chelsea, and everybody thought Brighton would tank this season. But turns out Robert De Zerbi out of nowhere took over the club and certainly have changed the club forever in their history. The fact that they've been playing very well, of course, beating Arsenal 3-0, but throughout the whole season they have very good games in general. And the game that they played against Man City, I think a couple of weeks ago, was probably the first game where I genuinely watch Brighton throughout the whole game. And I mean, the fact that they play from the back, no pressure. They're fighting opposition to push them, to try to give them pressure, and they are very good on the ball. I think the way how they play is similar to what Arsenal did, but the fact that the way how they did it was very calm. And I think definitely one of the best game I've seen so far in the Premier League. I think they drew against Man City, of course, and Cecil with the worthy strike. I watched that. My jaw just dropped after that strike, because that was simply incredible. But the Serbi has been an amazing manager. The fact that they brought them into European competition was, I don't think anybody would have thought of with the squad that they have. And moving forward, I can see that I think I saw this post the other day. Brighton is more like a club where you probably wouldn't end up playing, but it might be it might be a path for you, for a stepping stone in your career. The likes of McAllister, Caicedo, even Mitoma are potentially going to leave in this summer, going for a bigger club. Like the Serbi said on the final day, I think on the final day, he said something like, Caicedo, McAllister could play in a higher level, and at that point, the Serbi allowed them to leave. And when you look at the recruitment for Brighton over the years, has been brilliant. I mean, the majority of the players that they signed for in this team, I don't think anybody would have heard about them. Nobody's heard of Caicedo, McAllister, Luis Dunk, certainly not. Who else? And Cisco. And again, without them, for example, the likes of McAllister and Caicedo, I don't know how this team is going to move forward in the near future. But certainly, I do believe in De Zerbi. I do believe in his recruitment strategy. But I can see Brighton is going to sign quite a lot of players in the summer. I believe they have already made 3 deals already, including James Milner from Liverpool. And again, Brighton might one day be a club like Arsenal. A lot of big stars going to Brighton. I can totally see that in the next few years, but certainly not in the near future. But what they are trying to do here, Brighton can clearly see that, is trying to keep all the young players who can actually help the team and hopefully help the team to achieve the greatest. And that's pretty much what we are witnessing so far this season. And honestly, Brighton might as well be my second favorite Premier League team, even though they beat Arsenal 3-0 to pretty much crush Arsenal title hopes. But you know what? That's fine. Arsenal is not going to win the league anyway. But the fact that, Brighton has put on such a good show, and the fact that I'm playing them on my career mode also gives me quite a, more of a support for them. And certainly I would definitely watch more of the games next season. I mean, the way how they play was just beautiful. Counterattack, pressing from the back, and it was just smooth football in general. So we are going back to the gameplay right here. Didn't do very well in the league, to be honest, but with the Europa Conference League, we have been amazing, winning 5, losing 1 only, getting 15 points, which means we will be qualified for the, I believe, preliminary round or round of 16, depends. And looking at the Premier League table, 7 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses, sitting at 7th right there. Not very ideal, the fact that for the past 3 games we have been playing against a low-level team. We just couldn't really get a result, unfortunately. But again, I'm sure this career mode has been quite realistic in terms of the score, the gameplay, and stuff like that. And thank you guys for watching. I'll be sure to post more on this series, especially when the season has ended. Hopefully, I'm going to finish this career mode soon, and we can move on to the Road to Glory in the next series. Again, this is what I'm trying to achieve in the near future, is to have at least 2 different career modes per FIFA game. I know it's not going to be called FIFA next season or next year. It's going to be EAFC or EA Sports FC. Hopefully, I'm going to put up 2 series there. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.